What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Alison Moyet. And we're going to jump ahead to Hoodoo 1991 because a couple people mentioned they were keen to get to the next album. I think we still have maybe a half dozen or at least 5 bonus tunes from the rain dancing era. Once again, shout out to Seb for sharing everything, though give me a few days, Seb, and I will download the remaining rain dancing bonus tunes so that you don't have to keep that folder up. And in fact, I noticed one of the remaining ones is a carol, which I don't remember the name in the moment, but assuming that is like an actual holiday carol, then obviously I'll wait for that one until next holiday season. But yeah, we'll circle back and get some of those bonus tunes at a later date. But as I said, a few people were keen to get to Hoodoo. 1991, Hoodoo, related to voodoo and voodoo and other forms of belief and practice built out of earlier West African forms. I noticed there is a title track, so I wouldn't necessarily think the title of the album is in any way a concept album, just that that track is perhaps the one that was chosen to represent the sound and or the style of the record overall. Regardless, the first tune is Footsteps. I have to point out footsteps are both sonic and or visual, meaning you can hear someone's footsteps, and depending on the surface they're walking on, that can be more loud and intense or softer to the point where you're not sure if you're actually hearing it. I'm thinking of Orpheus in the Underworld. But they can also be visual. You can see, in sand or mud or snow, footsteps that people have taken. So I wonder, which of those two possibilities, maybe it could be both, but I suppose I'm more inclined to think visual, the idea of following a trail or, the idea of the presence of multiple people indicated by footsteps. Either way, I wonder what we might be doing. In a lot of Alison songs, it speaks to romance and that sort of psycho-emotional, psychosexual, complicated terrain of the dating world. So footsteps in that regard, again, I would be inclined to think they might relate to 2 sets of footsteps, but then maybe there's only one step and might relate to a story between 2 people. Either way, I'll try to catch what I can. Let's find out. This is Alison Moyet. The tune is Footsteps, and it's the first track on her 1991 album Hoodoo. Very alien, languid, and then suddenly boom. Even if some of that feeling remains. A bit funky coming in too.
It won't be clean and easy. There's more to carry than a case or 2. I come with a history that I won't forget in a life with you. This man's been true to me, and I didn't come by him easy. Shame, shame, crying shame, losing more than a family means. Don't let your footstep falter. You're gonna get wet if you took in the water. Be sure what you take me for, and I won't ever walk on more. Don't let your footstep fail me. You're gonna get sunk if you slip on the way out. When I say that the time is right, go walk this mother out of sight. Oh yeah.
The brass bits, it's got a swagger.
I didn't plan to meet you. Now here I am on a roundabout. See the road where I live my life. Go with you, there's no turning back. I'm tired and I am proud, but I want you more than I ever had. Tell me, baby, did you think about it? It won't be young and pretend. losing more than a family name. Let your footstep falter. You're gonna get wet if you dip in the water. Be sure what you take me for, and I won't ever walk on more. Don't let your footstep fail me. You're gonna get sunk if
It's
you
making me think of like Eurythmics, Be Yourself Tonight type of soul funk. Also, Alison's layered voice, it's very nice, and it also makes me think of Eddie Lennox.
When I say that the time is right, go walk this mother outside. Have you found it? Did you find what you're looking for? You know you change your mind and it's a waste of time. You'll be alone.
Like, does she normally go that high? That was like very high. That's more what I think of when I think Alison. That was crazy.
Be sure what you take me for, and I won't ever walk on more. Don't let your footstep fail me. You're gonna get sunk if you slip all the way out. When they say that the time is right, go walk this mother outside.
A synthy funk soul jazz explosion. That was crazy. I really enjoyed that. Were all those vocals her? Some of the vocals that were in the like supporting or backing capacity sounded like they could have been other people, but again, it could just be all her, and it's just very layered in texture. I know some of the backing vocals were also her, but yeah, a couple moments where she went super high. And I'm back. Apologies, there always has to be one video which doesn't fully record. Nevertheless, what I was saying is that the vocal versatility in this one was a bit surprising. Like, I've heard her in so many tunes have the raspy power and the rapid shooting up of force that we do get in this tune, and sounded fantastic. But a couple moments where she went really high. I do wonder whether all of those vocals there, the backing vocals were her, or whether there were other backing singers. I think at least some of the backing vocals were also her. It was just like layered and textured. And as I said during the reaction, as I was going through Be Yourself Tonight, people said this is kind of their like soul synth pop album. It's got some soul funk flavor. This track felt very much in that same vein, and to the point where there were some moments vocally where it's like, a little bit different of a voice, but you could totally hear Annie singing it as well. So, and to me, that's a positive comparison in both regards. The two of my favorite female singers. So, but yeah, a very cool opener. It does sound like we're talking, romance, and we're talking about someone who like is really now hooked on the other person, and so now is like doesn't want them to go away. Like, it seems like maybe they were ambivalent before, or perhaps undecided, but now they want the journey together, I think. And I do think it's playing off the idea of like footsteps, as in like people walking together in life or not. Maybe I'm wrong there. I didn't catch everything, but at the very least, I would say it is like romance, interpersonal, psychosexual related. So, yeah, that does seem to be the main territory of a lot of her songs. So, in any case, very cool opener. Looking forward to the rest of the album, which I do think a few people have mentioned in advance that, you know, they enjoy this album a lot. They've been looking forward to it. So, once again, shout out to Seb. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.